Hello. My Unity tutorial PRIA is going to be about making a rain particle effect. First things first, you will need to go to the Unity Asset Store and download the All Sky free 10 Sky / Skybox set. And once that's downloaded, you need to open it in the Unity hub and do a project, and then import it into a project as well. Once it is in your project, go to its folder in your assets folder, open up the All Sky Free folder, and over to the Overcast subfolder. Next, you are going to either drop this scene into your level, or drop the cube map into your level to get the nice overcast skybox that we're using for our backdrop for the rain particles, so it's not falling out of nothing. Next, you are going to want to add a plane to your scene for the rain to kind of fall onto so you can see it better, rather than trying to see it fall through an empty scene. I made mine black with just simple black material to make it easier to see. Next, you will add the particle effect, and as a base, you get this fun. Well, that's not quite it, but you get a fun upward stream like some kind of firework. But that's not what we want. We're making rain. So, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take the base particle system, you're going to open up its main settings, and you're going to change its start speed from 5 to 0, and that will stop it from shooting up in the air. Next, you're going to toggle 3D start size, and you're going to make it random between two constants, and your x max will be 0.01, or your x min. Anyway, your numbers need to look like this. Simple as that. Y 0.7, 0.3, and then both z's will be 0.1 if you don't click off it like I did. Next, we are going to move down to start rotation and change that to a random between two constants as well. Leave the first number 0 and change the second to 3600. Then we will go down to scaling mode and change that from local to shape. And then we will go down to max particles here and change that from 1000 to 10,000. And that is all you need from the base particle system. Next, you're going to open emission, and you're going to change the rate over time from 10 to 1000 so we can get a nice rain effect going. And that is all you need to do for emission. Next, we're going to go to shape, which is the shape of the particle emitter itself. We're going to change that from a cone to a box, and then we're going to change its scale. X will be 50, Y will be 1, and Z will also be 50 to make a nice thin box. And then you will raise it up to the sky. It's not supposed to be oriented this way. I think that's an issue here. Yes. So you're going to want to change your rotation to 0. So you have a 0 in the X as well, because it will start out as -90. And that will give you this nice flat box. And then you'll raise that into the sky to the height you want it. And next, we are going to close the Shape tab and go down to Force over Lifetime. We will toggle it on and change the Y value to -50. And that's all you need for that, so we can minimize that tab. And then we'll go to Color over Lifetime, and you will open, got to toggle it first, open the gradient editor, and you will click this little pin here. That will give you your alpha number, and you will drag that down to 0 to give you a nice gradient fade off, so that the raindrops start as visible but quickly fade to being invisible as they go by. And that's that tab done. Then you will scroll down to collision and turn that on. And instead of planes, you're going to click world so that it collides with every object in the world. Change your bounce number from 1 to 0.05. And that is all you need for collision. And finally, we're going to open the renderer and change it from billboard to stretched billboard. Change the length scale to 4. And then you should be able to add a camera to your scene. And when you click play, you've got a nice visible but not too obstructive raining particle. I hope that helped.